Yeah, we back at it again, man. How y'all?
What up,
man?
fellas?
Man,
Your boy Jonathan Tumblin in this bitch.
it's
It's
beautiful.
Barry Jones. I'm signing on.
Mark Boyd. How's it going, y'all? Jay Trey, what's cracking, man?
Man, what's poppin', bruh?
Beautiful
We
things.
got big news.
We got
Some
crazy news. Things have changed in the
We got-
world.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
world has definitely changed.
Yeah,
Definitely changed.
I mean, it's like a different vibe in the room almost.
It's a
you know, it's a spirit of how do you say it? It's a blessing in the air. So
love it.
there's a spirit of love.
Love.
You know, the future is definitely brighter.
Yes,
Of course.
I feel it.
Niggas got reason to live.
Whoa, Jesus.
You know what I mean?
Getting deep.
Things make way more sense. I
Life-
see it in your
life
eyes.
just makes a lot more sense.
Man.
to me now, man. Women are beautiful. You know, and I just had one of them motherfuckers, right?
Wow, bro, you had a
You
kid.
know what I'm
So
saying?
father, we sitting amongst the dad right now. Give it up to that, man.
Fresh J.
Yeah, bro.
Even though there's not one J in my daughter's name, ain't that crazy?
It is.
She got every other sound, letter, syllable. I still can't say the whole name.
I'm not gonna say it though.
Right, I feel
You
it.
know
No
what I'm
need,
saying?
no
It's
need.
fair. You know what I'm
But
saying? Her privacy is important to me.
I feel that.
You know what I mean? But we gonna celebrate a little bit here on the
Hello.
Fresh J's. You know what I'm
Hello.
saying? Why pour up, man?
Bro, there's already, first off, that I was there with you the night everything went down.
right.
And it was a different, no, I guess the night before. Not
The night before.
Exact, the
Yeah,
night
yeah,
before.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah. And, man, it was, your wheels was turning.
Right.
And I wasn't trying to ask a whole bunch of crazy questions
Right,
to
right,
get you
right.
more. But I saw you being like,
This
it's
shit
real
is
now, bro.
happening.
And the crazier thing is I sat here talking to two beautiful women last week, knowing that my daughter was like on the way, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and I pride myself on my professionalism because it never showed. You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
Maybe it did. Maybe I was like hella nice. I was like, oh yes, and whatever you want to do with your life is what you want.
It's perfect, and I believe in you, baby.
I believe in
Because
you.
you're my daughter. You can do anything in the world. I mean, wait, what?
Colin, 21, 22. You?
A glass?
I brought one for you.
Please, man.
You know what I'm saying? We celebrating. You,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Saying.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
Pass
Yeah,
this,
man.
man,
But
bro.
yeah, that shit is dope.
It's surreal, man. I'm still blown away by the fact that one, the kid is here, healthy, strong as hell, like just progressing. 4 days old, just becoming a human being. Like,
Right
that
in
shit is-
front of your eyes.
And
feeling
this
it
is for
out.
the rest of my life, bro. Like for the rest of my life, I'm like, you've never been through this step.
This is this is your first orange.
Right.
This is your first apple.
Right.
Everything.
Don't eat the banana like that.
Don't-
All
yeah.
right. So let's
We breaking off the pieces in this house. This is
I'm gonna show you how to slice it before you peel it.
Right,
And then
right.
when you peel
And
it,
then you
it's
peel it.
just
It's easy to, you eat it in pieces.
Hilarious.
Thank you. But yeah, man, just to be able to shape a human, man, we about to see, man. Y'all
Man.
gonna be right there with me, technically.
We have met her.
we
Both
have.
have met her. And that little nigga looks just like her father.
It's
Yeah.
yeah.
Kind of scary.
I love it. I love it, man. Fresh J's. New edition.
New edition.
To the
man.
newest edition.
New edition and no Bobby Brown, you know what I mean? But with all
good.
that lovely stuff being
Rosé.
said,
Shit was fire.
It was very delicious.
all that being said,
You're.
it's time to get to it, fellas.
I think so.
That's what it is.
You know what I'm saying? And we got to welcome home a legend, bruh.
Spiritual guide.
He
his
changed the game. You know what I mean?
Changed it so much they had to hide him from us.
They took him away. They were like, this is too hot. He was right. He's a hot nigga. Like, it's too hot, bruh. Like, we got to get this nigga out of here,
This
bro.
nigga is the hottest.
Bobby came home, man.
Yeah,
Bobby
man.
Shmurda, welcome home to Bobby
Bobby.
Shmurda. I didn't think it was going to happen. I didn't think it was going to happen. I thought
gonna make it back.
Kodak got out of jail before Bobby Shmurda did, bro.
Okay.
Like,
They made that nigga do his holes in.
yeah. Yeah. And Bobby, I mean, he kept getting in trouble and shit while he was on the inside, naturally being a star. He want to make phone calls, talk to people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Conduct business. It's illegal.
Try to live normal, yeah.
It's all illegal. It's like being on the Monopoly board and you trying to collect your house money. No, nigga. You're not going to make no move.
Right.
Is that a rule?
You can get the money, but you can't make no calls.
Uh,
You can't do nothing else. You can get your little rent money, but
that's it.
Wait, you meant in actual Monopoly or in jail?
No, in real life.
Oh, right.
Like when you go to jail,
Yeah, you can get
own
money.
business.
No, you can own. You can get money. You can't
have access to
broker
renewable
any
energy.
deals.
Conduct business.
Yeah. You can't be like. I mean, even
Man, niggas get shit.
people do it all the time. I mean, like the streets keep running, and you lock up the kingpin, and the streets keep running. So
Yeah.
obviously,
Yeah.
niggas are still calling shots. But I'm glad he's home, man. Like Rowdy got out, he's out. GS9 squad, they still got their record deal. Let's see what happened, bro.
That's wild. He took less time, so his homeboy would get less time, and
then
his homeboy did less time than he did.
Yeah,
New York needed it, man.
Okay.
they did need it. They took the
Yeah,
huge L with
they've been taking
Tekashi.
a couple L's.
Man.
Right.
And I feel it's like things are like evening out. Like the stuff is like coming back to the surface in like the correct way it's supposed to be.
Right. I love it, man. But the thing that sucks is Pop Smoke won't be a part of that wave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
But he like put the wheels in motion.
Yeah.
The energy there.
Yeah.
Like we're like, okay, drill. Well, okay.
Yeah.
But leaned in some, and then he comes back and gives it. But yeah, Pop Smoke would have been great. For
it would have
that.
been great for that, man. But how do you now? I know I would go all out if one of y'all niggas did a bid, and then I had to come pick you up. You know what I'm saying? It's like first day home, bro. Like this got to be the best day.
Right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
you
you
can't
just
forget
had a bunch of shitty days, bro. And like now, I would go all out to make sure y'all had a great day. But these rap niggas, bro, they be going kind of far, man.
You think they be doing
You
too
think
much?
too far?
I'm not picking you up in a jet.
But you gotta think like you would do everything you could with what you got now. They're doing everything they can with what they have now. And Quavo got jet money.
He has jet. He can have.
I mean, I would hope.
Yes.
That Quavo at
Yeah.
this point, after that run they had, has jet money.
He got jet money. But like, why the jet? Well, do it keep it humble. Do a helicopter like Meek, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
This nigga, that was a billionaire. That probably cost more.
Ooh.
I would think a helicopter costs more than a jet right now.
Picking up your homie in a jet. I think that we trying to humble them by saying it's too much. You know what I'm saying? When they're really rock stars.
They
You know
are
what I'm
rock
saying?
stars.
They're really rock stars at the time. So of course they have the assets
Yeah.
to do that.
Yeah.
You know, we don't even.
I would do that. I'm
Right.
tripping. Like,
Saying?
as I'm sitting here processing the thought, I'm like, nah, nigga.
Nigga, you
if
gonna
I
walk
get-
outside to a limo.
Don't be locked up on an island, nigga. We coming up in a yacht, just full of whole party yacht. Bro. hey, it was lit, bro. Let's get it. We in a yacht throwing money in there for no reason.
Man,
That shit is a humble stunt, though. It's a great stunt. You know what? I'm gonna take all that back. It's a great stunt because you thought that you were giving me correction, right?
Yeah.
By having me locked down
come
like
on.
this.
You thought you brought me down. You leveled me out and made me humble.
Taught me a lesson. Nigga, I'm about to come out of here and get on a jet
be
with
the
my
man.
very rich friend who you know. You know you hear this man. You know you hear him talking. You know you see him out. You see he's popular, bro. And I'm gonna get in the jet with this nigga and we're gonna take off.
And you have no anything. Yeah, I might have probation or parole, but you have besides that the lifestyle level you have no
you're
control
living.
over.
Right.
I'm back and
The thing that made my Jamaican heart smile, he ordered 50 pounds of oxtails.
just
for him
beautiful.
the
And his
crew,
mother
bro.
cooked it, bro, in the pot.
50 pounds.
Beautiful.
That made my heart smile.
That shit was
brethren.
probably fire too, bro.
The love that she put into that.
Man,
She
what?
She probably got all the seasonings and all the everything given to her off just like your son coming home
Right.
here.
Yeah, right.
Just,
Sponsorship.
for real.
That just made my heart smile. Man.
The whole line of how that got there was with love. And so
Yeah.
he's just stomach full of oxtail. Like, you know, I've never been completely full on just
Hey, yo,
oxtail before.
Can we ixnay on the burgers later and go get some oxtails?
I mean,
Next week.
All right,
Yeah.
that sounds fire.
That's the first of the month shit.
that is some first of the month shit.
That's the beginning of the
Honestly,
pay
I do
cycle.
need to get taught how to cook curry chicken, but that's a whole curry
got you.
anything.
I got you.
Bro, I mean, man, the flavor just don't pop.
That's funny because there's a Cooking with Barry.
You have that
About
you already
curry.
did that?
We did
Yeah,
curry
we
chicken.
that. Okay, don't worry, it's cool. I can see who watches.
I believe he liked it. Interesting.
Interesting.
Social media fake, bro.
It'd be
Bro, if
your
I shared
own
it, I ain't
people,
shit.
bro.
If
It'd
I
be your
shared it, I
own
ain't shit,
people.
man. Cause I be calling myself supporting.
Support is free, so it's easy to forget.
Man,
That's fair.
It's easy to forget. But welcome home, Bobby Shmurda, man. That shit is cool. I hope he stays out of jail. Him and Kodak, bro. I was watching a video earlier of Kodak. They think that nigga's a clone. I'm like, that's the same ratchet.
That is, bro. He pinched what's his name's nipple. That's Kodak, bro.
If you have a pinch a nipple, you not fuck with you, bro.
I'm like, you still think that's a clone? You still think that's a clone, bro?
The clone would not
did a
know
good
to
ass
do
job
that.
on that.
No, he was just eating jail food. That's what happens, bro.
Right,
You
right.
may miss a meal or two. Are you sad?
I'm sad as fuck.
It's depression.
As a
bad
rich man?
food.
As a rich man, even commissary is not good enough. You know what I mean? You can I can eat all day if I wanted to, but I'm still in jail. I don't get to do shit. It's trash. It's pretty trash. But we encourage kids to stay out of those kind of situations
Because
you don't want to end up like that dumbass kid talking shit to Cam Newton. All right, look.
Make better decisions,
Look,
man.
as
Please.
a grown man, I wouldn't say that to Cam Newton's face. You trash, you washed, you a free agent, bro. You a free agent, bro. You ain't shit, bro. As a grown man, but he would punch me.
We got to a point, it's the kind of point of video where it's just like you trying to get the attention, and then he turns to you.
Yeah.
Okay, then you say, I'll just playing. That's when you're wise. You're just like, I was just joking. I was just like talking a little shit. But then it turned and they turned a circle around him, and then it's like, you're going to continue. So you really think this. And I was like, it was sounding a little bit like, okay, maybe you are just talking, or maybe you just running your mouth and don't want to back down now that the attention's on you. Right. And then Cam was like, no, I'm really trying to talk to him. You should have just smacked him in his mouth.
He should have. He should have done
something.
I hate that we took out the correction. You know what I mean? Adult correction of a.
Oh man, you can't correct nobody.
You can't correct nobody, bro. Like, and you're a person who needs to work on your anger, or you're like going through something. It's like, no, I'm not going. I'm going through this nigga's jaw right now. Like, what the hell?
Nah,
like,
you know who messed it up?
Shit.
Cat Williams getting in that fight and losing.
True.
But the kid was bigger than him.
Yeah. Still, he messed it all.
He didn't mess up the adult
like,
correction.
we can beat up grown men.
Yeah.
Man, maybe we can take him. Maybe there is no such thing as grown man strength. Nah.
There's no such thing.
Cam, I feel.
And you heard what he said, like you said, he was just trying to talk to the kid, right? Like, he's like, what did you do today?
Yes,
Yeah.
come on. Still trying to be a lesson. Still trying to be a coach.
He's like, what, bro, I'm saying, what did you do on the field bro?
Today?
What are your
You
stats,
washed, though.
nigga?
You washed, though. It's like,
But you still haven't said what you did.
Thank you.
I have a Super Bowl MVP.
Come on, bro.
I'm not MVP. I have a season league NFL MVP. I went to the Super Bowl, right? Almost won that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Went to the Super Bowl, almost won. I
have a Heisman Trophy.
have a Heisman Trophy.
BCS National Championship.
BCS National Championship. I'm rich.
But why do I need to explain my accolades to you?
Right.
This is my camp.
You're at my camp, so you're here because I have
That too.
because I did all that.
You're at my camp.
Because
What are
of
you
my
doing?
accolades.
I thought that it was like the light got shined on him, so he had to just keep going now and not back down.
I
Well,
mean,
yeah, that's
we've been that. I've been that kid before.
Yes.
I've
But
been
then
that
you
kid
get
before.
punked.
Yeah.
You know? Then you get humiliated.
Yeah.
Right then it's like, all right, I am not a man yet.
I'm a chill.
I'm a chill. I have to, then that pushes you to
But
go
that's
do
that
push-ups
kid's
and
moment
pull-ups.
also. The only difference is that his moment is now viral.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And his apology.
His moment is everybody's
I'm like,
moment.
this nigga already got PR. That apology was so professional. I'm like, damn, bro, who the fuck wrote that
The
apology?
coaches
for
probably
that
got
kid?
it on the
His
everybody
mama-
got it on the
his mama
community.
probably messed his ass up.
Mr. Cam Newton, I was in the moment and I was like, shut up, nigga. Shut your ass up.
Was Cam asking where's his father?
He said, where's your dad? Like, when he kept talking shit, he was just pretty much like, where's your daddy at? Man?
For real.
And like, a lot of people think he was trying to say, like,
Roast him.
You
like
don't
ain't
have
no
a
daddy.
father.
No.
I know you and I know you don't have
Yeah,
a father.
exactly.
That's not what he was doing. In my
Who
opinion.
raised you?
My opinion
Who
is
raised you?
Who raised you?
He's like, I'm not going to come straight at you because you're not the issue. There's a whole community issue here because for you to keep disrespecting me like this, obviously there's an issue with authority.
Right.
There's an issue with all that stuff. And that comes from a lot
And he's
of times.
literally, he's speaking from a football mind too. 'cause
Thank you.
Where's
Coaches,
your dad? Where's your dad?
Where's, yes.
Because somebody needs to tell
Yeah,
your
Check
ass
you.
that this ain't how
Somebody should
you.
have stopped you already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And somebody needs to stop you. Like,
Because this could be anybody.
you
That's the
doing
type
this
of-
to me?
Man.
Because I could not be nice about this.
Shout out to Cam, bro, for actually showing him love, actually, in that. Because
yeah.
if he just decided to be a savage, he could have yoked him up and then been, but he stood in his ground
That's
calmly
the
and
MVP shit,
masculine
man.
and man to man, which is, you don't see that a lot in society. You see somebody reacting emotionally. But he was actually like, no, where's the community around this person? Because that's what the issue is.
Yeah, that kid needs some huge rearing.
Stern.
He needs a huge community talking to.
Yes.
Like anybody around him, like anybody that knows that kid that's seen that video, they need to grab, the
grab
old grandmama pinch. Like just like, hey boy, you don't ever talk to no fucking Cam Newton like that, nigga. I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't care if it's Cam Newton. He need one of those. You know what I mean? Like he need one of them daddy talks.
Come on, man.
And this is why it's important for fathers to at least be around. You know what I mean? Because like a lot of kids, they get used to talking shit to their mom.
Yes.
Because their mom is like busy and like, he just got attitude. I ain't got time. And then he's like, I won that battle. And then he takes that shit.
Or she talks to him disrespectfully, bogus as hell. So he doesn't even get, you know what I'm saying?
And that's his only outlet. Exactly. Is to talk shit out in public. Right. Right. I know a lot of kids like that too. But like these people, like they will never get corrected without, paternal guide?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like they need paternal guide to be like, look, okay, I understand you're upset. This is how I deal with my emotion. Because that's what a man is. Man. Essentially, it's like, I know, I have feelings too, but shit, if I react,
I have to function now. So if I go outside and act like I'm just emotionally driven,
right?
Completely, I will get shot. If I just act how I feel inside all the time,
I would be a constant beef.
You don't think I want to wig out sometimes? You don't think I want to scream or cry or any of that stuff? But I understand what I look like, what standard I'm held to.
Mm-hmm. And that's why video games are more popular amongst the male community and the female community.
Man, I mean, they play Sims, but that's about control.
They control the whole outlook.
Yeah.
You ever tried to fuck up a girl's Sim Town, nigga?
Man.
That bitch will kill you.
Have a whole problem.
She will kill you, bro.
Yes.
She like, wait, so you made my Sim cheat on the other one? He's got another family. Yeah, he got a family across town now. That's crazy, right?
I can't they cousins.
I didn't create that part of my personality.
Exactly.
What?
Women are a trip, bro. It is all about control.
Do you know you're playing God right now?
Right.
And enjoying it and loving it?
Like, exactly.
I'm gonna make her a stripper.
But a respectable one, because a bitch gotta get that bag.
She goes to class in the
I wish I knew somebody that knew how to animate and edit the Sims, like in a way where you could do a whole like show.
That should be hilarious.
Like voicing over that shit.
Wow.
That shit would be gangster.
Yeah.
And if you're out there, I'm willing to work with you. We can do some real shit. Me and Spence was talking in the car, man, about how like there's a prohibition on words now.
Okay.
Like you can't really say much without it causing outrage.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Somebody.
Okay.
Somebody gonna get mad, man.
Yeah.
And they're starting to spill over. They had comedy. They tried to get comedy. Dave Chappelle said,
For the time being, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I say what I want, and the rest of us should have the same freedom.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, all right, we'll leave the comedians alone for now. Now they're back at the rappers.
Okay.
It's the 90s all over again.
Wow, okay.
Like
92.
Yeah, like this nigga said. So like the beef now is with the Baby and the Meek Mill over their bars, right? When I feel like we should just be judging it as art. Like that was not good. We should be like, that wasn't the best thing you could have said in Meek Mill's case. With his Kobe bar, because he's a fan, bro. He's not trying to disrespect Kobe Bryant at all.
As a rapper, wait. There's a few ways to see that bar, and bars can be looked at as two different ways. And if you break that down, doesn't mean what we think it means. What do you think that? Like?
I mean, yeah, okay. There was a double entendre there, and
Yes.
all those things. I think when you talk about somebody that's dead, you got to personalize it. Like if that was my cousin and they said that bar about him, would I fuck with it? And like, no, I wouldn't.
Meek Mill, well, he's a Philly nigga.
But I bet if somebody made that bar with his dad as the punchline,
where it hits him,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that shit would not have been cool with him. So, and that would have been the blocking of my thought process. But as a bar itself, you know, you got your little wordplay off. I get it. Like, yeah, it was cool. I mean, as just for that aspect, but I don't think I would have said it. You know what I mean?
You don't think you would have said it?
It just becomes a respect issue there. And like, you dropped that song right after right around the 1 year anniversary of his death.
As a fan.
No. Lil Wayne dropping that Kobe Bryant song when he died and being like, nah, like trying to be the greatest like Kobe. That's what you do as a fan. You don't allude to his death. Now, if he was saying like, I'm trying to be like Kobe, Mamba mentality, whatever, nigga. Like, all right, I get it. But like, nah.
Why is that the only way to accept something?
It's not the only way to accept something. I'm just telling you. I'm rationalizing for myself.
Oh, what you would have done?
Yeah, what I
if
would
that
have
was
done.
your family.
If it was my no,
if it was his
my
bar.
bar. You know what I'm saying? That's how I would have been like.
He would have had it in his notebook and be like,
I'm gonna keep that for like, you know what I'm saying? One day that'll work, but it's not gonna work right now.
Yeah, it's too soon. Too soon.
Too soon. It's too, you know what I'm saying? It's too close to.
I just think it sucks because he like I can see the fan inside of Meek Mill's like, oh, I finally got like this hard ass Kobe bar, bro, and niggas listening to it like, damn, that shit is hard. Like, you know, yes man in his ass.
He in the studio like, yo, what y'all think?
And them niggas like,
and not one person was like, oh, I don't know, bro. Like maybe
little
not right
insensitive
now.
dog.
Yeah,
like change it, flip this, like blah blah blah. Maybe don't say chopper at all.
Yeah, at all.
Yeah, but that's the thing that made it.
That was the whole line. Yeah,
that's what made it so heavily two meetings.
Yeah,
like, and what you could mean by that, man. You
like
know?
I said, no, the wordplay itself is cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not. I would. It was.
that sucks, man.
You know what I mean? But
that sucks. Man.
But so we got that one, but then we also got the
but
baby.
then the one
one
for the baby, I agree. Like, people tripping, man.
Yeah,
What
people
you
tripping on
Like,
that
let that
one.
man do
Okay,
his
thank
thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Thank you.
Yeah,
use a bitch and then comma
yeah.
JoJo CY.
Bitch.
Who is a female. I'm sorry. Who is a woman. No, she's. How old is JoJo
She's
CY?
a girl.
She's 17.
I'm not sure. I
She's
didn't
a
know who she
teenager.
was until
She's a
then.
teenager.
I believe.
So she, yeah.
He's
nah.
not beefing with her.
But it's not beef. That's what I'm saying. I just maybe you could have picked somebody else. Damn. I again got
See
the
why
wordplay. I again
Yeah.
got the wordplay, but at the same time, like personalize a little bit. If it's your daughter not grown.
Okay, so if I think about everything and I think
And
about
I'm
it as my
saying-
daughter or my cousin, I can't
But
rap anything crazy.
as I said to start it, like I think they were tripping on him.
They're tripping on him.
You know what I'm saying?
The Meek one, it's a bad line.
It's a bad line.
The Meek
But
one is
the baby.
yes.
Yeah,
The baby it be snapping,
It was pretty dope. Like
and he be coming
JoJo
from a
CY.
different place,
I think so.
and that shit was hard because who would think to put a reference from a YouTuber that you discovered through your daughter, nigga?
True.
Like you discovered that, and he's like, "Oh, they call me JoJo CY, bitch." That shit hard. I'm gonna say that shit, and then
And see, you could be like, but JoJo sees why.
Yes,
Bitch.
exactly.
I don't know. I think it's a dope ass line.
I think
That's
it
what I
is.
was like, that shit's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, bro.
The fact that it can be done for both bars, even though that one's in bad taste, the Meek one, it's in bad taste. But just bar for bar, like we look at the art
of rap
what it
part,
is
yeah, no.
without the context of it. Because when I think about why people get canceled for what the actual art is and how it's offensive to somebody, if it's good and I can just look at it without like feeling any way towards it, is it good? You know what I'm saying? I think that he's using really cool rapping tools to make that line happen. But is it in bad taste for the timing and what timing we're in? Probably not the smartest thing. You know
wasn't.
What I'm saying? So that's
just a PR
the
failure.
answer.
that was a PR fail
That's all
for
it is.
sure.
PR.
But like people. I keep bringing this up. I say
If
this
he was a
every time.
mixtape rapper, if that era still existed, nobody would have gave a fuck, bro. But everything
the
hit-
baby's at the top.
I'm talking about Meek though.
Oh,
Shit, both of them.
Yeah.
Nobody would give a fuck about either one of their bars.
Well, that's because.
but
yeah,
now
it was-
everything streams to the mainstream.
Mhm.
Everything goes mainstream.
everybody gets everything. you
speaking
put
of
out.
mainstream, not to just cut you off, I have more to say. But you,
You
think
didn't cut me off.
Meg Thee Stallion is going to be amongst the OGs of women of all time?
Yes.
Yeah.
She
Okay.
writes her own
She
lyrics.
owned a whole fucking summer, bro.
She
Yeah.
really went crazy.
She owned a summer.
While
like,
she was in
not a
college.
Rappers say that.
Yeah, she will be.
While
She
she
will
was
be.
in college, bro.
Yeah.
That was her
And
summer
nobody-
vacation
and-
with a fucking rap star.
Yeah.
Like she didn't even. She didn't say she was gonna be the pinnacle.
Mhm.
She said she's
I'll
gonna
be
be
in the
mentioned
conversation.
amongst them.
she
Yeah.
definitely will. She came out and it was just like, oh, she can rap.
Rap,
And I
rap.
still say that.
And they're gonna be talking about, oh, like, yeah, she was fucking rapping in cars. Yeah, you ever seen her early freestyles? Like, oh, nah, she was cold, and then she came out and she was still killing. Woo, woo. Like, nah, yeah.
Meg's dope.
Now is she gonna be talked to like Rhapsody is gonna be talked about? Maybe not.
Okay.
But
I'm
that's
glad
also
you brought up
a,
Rhapsody.
a different type of rap. Also,
I'm glad you brought up Rhapsody. Rhapsody is dope as fuck, right? That type of woman rapper does not get enough credit to me.
at all.
The woman that raps, like Meg is dope as fuck. Yes, she will be mentioned amongst the greats and shit right there. But her content, it's one note. It's one note. I'm a bad bitch and I talk a lot of shit. This nigga just learned how to drink.
I got a hole in my lip.
He just learned how to drink over there. There was one episode you could see me dripping water. I was like looking at everybody like, what the fuck? But Meg's though, well, like the rhapsodies of the game and the it's another girl, no name
Gypsy.
It's just no name.
Nice.
Somebody tried to tell me it was no Nami. So yeah, no name Gypsy. She's dope. Like the people who rap without selling their pussies. And nothing wrong with the girls who rap and sell their pussies. It's their pussies. They can do whatever they want to with it. But the girls that just spit off a conscious tip, man, they don't get no credit. They don't get any credit.
But to be fair, like just conscious niggas in general
don't get thank you. So that's man or
like
female.
Besides
They
J.
love
Cole.
Mos Def,
And,
man.
well, yeah, no. We love Mos Def now. Niggas listen to Bigger and Blacker because Bigger and Black. Is it
Black
Bigger and
Star.
Blacker? Black what?
Talking about Black Star?
No, I wasn't talking about Black Star. What was the album with the Chris Rock did Bigger and Blacker? But that album, like nobody listened to Mos Def until streaming came along. You weren't out looking to buy a Mos Def album. You weren't really looking to buy
we gotta know about all the time. If you can make a club banger, like Meg Thee Stallion can, which is just like that gets girls. I think about how you make people move in the audience. What moves people, and she gets people like shaking and moving, and like just overall, you can't sit still.
And then she bar you up while you moving.
Come on,
yeah.
So like that's why she'll be mentioned. I mean, like I don't need to compare her to another name. She makes club hits as she has over and over again.
No, so, yeah, she's dope.
She is like a Drake.
I was gonna say, okay, cool, yeah.
She's like a Drake. She hits everything. She fills out all the boxes.
I was gonna say a 50 to be honest.
50
is that our line?
But that's the same.
He was short-lived.
Was he?
Yeah.
50 had a 5-year run.
I want Meg to have it longer than a 5-year, and Drake's had damn near 11, 12 year.
Okay,
run.
but yeah,
a run.
But
Drake's
the only person we're gonna really compare Drake to is Jigga.
Even he went cold.
No, he retired.
Yeah, I mean, he beat the curve. He's like, before people tell me my shit is garbage, I'm gonna take a break.
Well, then also I've made so much, I can make some other boss moves too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fall back.
A move that he just made is pretty boss. I'm gonna have to look up the exact details because I don't want to say, but it is a deal with Hennessy or whatever, and that French company that distributes Hennessy and Bel Air and all that other shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
LV. Oh,
the way that's
Louis Vuitton Hennessy.
Yes, that dude. There's an owner, and that dude owns all of it. I forget what the name is, but Rihanna like tapped in with them and like, yo, it's a French dude.
And that's what Jay-Z had the Ace of Spades.
He
was a partner with him for Ace of Spades, but now he's partnered with him for Moet and other things.
Bro, I just want to get to one of them parties. That's what we need to jump into. That whole class, that whole party.
Publicists. That's what we need.
You slip into something like that, bro, and you make those people money, bro. You make,
Yeah, you're in good.
You make them people money somehow.
By using your likeness.
Yes,
like,
bro.
Can you like, hell yeah, I sell the fuck out your shit.
I get it for free, right? And you gonna pay me?
Well, you be sitting there with a whole bunch of balls of it, and you have more problems than thinking about that. You be sitting in your loft or whatever and just be like, Jesus Christ, this person's trying to write me off or do something. You be thinking about other shit by the time you get those partnerships and get free shit, you know? Someone will be trying to fuck you in another way. By the time you get up there, there's other issues. You know what I'm saying?
True. They're like, we're going to cut you a deal. Like, you're going to be in on the deal, but you get 0.007.
Exactly. Someone's fucking you in another way.
And you're thinking like, oh, that's good.
You already have the Moet in your hand. You already have everything free.
Of a penny.
They're like, this is a fucking idiot.
Exactly. Your head ain't even there.
He made 700,000. We got 8 million. Fuck it. And you over here like, that 700,000 was cool though.
You're eating off that. You didn't pay your mom's rent off.
Bitcoin that bought me.
Right. I'm lit. Bitcoin's getting ridiculous.
Yeah, that shit is out of hand.
Didn't Jay-Z just buy 500 something of those of Bitcoins to just
if Jay-Z bought Bitcoin, I would believe it to real.
It was him Jay-Z and the guy and Jack from Twitter.
Yes.
They went 500,000, I think, into Bitcoins.
Yep.
For Jay-Z, they only put 500,000. I still don't trust it yet. Let's let's keep it moving.
He did that, and then he also at the same time he partnered with some company. Him and this guy created this company. They partnered with another company, and what they're going to be doing is it's going to be an app geared towards younger people, but for everybody, I guess. and like it's gonna help you build your credit. So it's gonna use like your Netflix account, like your Netflix payment, all the reoccurring payments you have.
Put it on a credit,
pretty much, and then it's gonna pay it off, and it's gonna help build people's credit.
Scores.
That's something somebody told me to do already. You should put those all on your credit card. You're using them all the time. Put on your credit card and pay it off. That slowly is constantly paying your shit off. Yeah. But you know exactly how much is gonna be hitting your shit all the time. So it's like, that's a little sneak trick, but that was an easy way to add into the subscription life that we have now. Yeah.
So, and then it's also going to give you like tools on like how to learn what credit is.
As soon as all niggas have good credit, man, they just going to change the game, man. It's going to be like skin tone or some shit.
Then they gonna be like,
it's going to be like coil of hair or something.
Like, y'all all don't have Bitcoin. That's what
exactly. Something weird is going to.
Bitcoin. Oh, you didn't buy into Bitcoin? Oh, that's what we use for credit now. Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry. You didn't get the fucking Dogecoin?
I did. I got Dogecoin.
You didn't sell it, right?
Hell no, I ain't sell that.
Smart man.
No, I got some too, bro. I had to tap in. Mortal Kombat, man. Is there controversy or something?
No controversy.
Nah, it's just dope.
It's hype over how good the trailer was. But they did a good trailer like 11 years ago. I remember I was stationed in fucking.
And what's his name was in it? That
Michael
shit was
Jai
fake.
White.
That shit looked fake.
It did look, but that was the technology of that time.
No. I thought that one was the Street Fighter movie.
No,
the
that was
Michael Jai White was Jax.
Yeah,
and then
that shit was exciting.
It was exciting, but of course it looked fake.
We were just getting let down so much then. It just seemed like they waited till it
never came out.
Technology.
It never came out.
Oh, so it's just a trailer.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant it was a movie.
This nigga got paid. He was on Vlad talking about he got paid like almost $100,000 to do a trailer, bro. He thought he was about to do a whole movie.
Shit.
They was just like teasing the fuck out of us on like things are gonna happen. They had all these sick ass actors at the time that were like right at the end of their swollenness. You see what I'm saying? Like their prime. So they were just like, we don't have the writers right now.
That's pretty much what it was.
We don't have the writers to really pull this.
The writer strike?
Nah.
No.
Well, they could have made the moves then.
Yeah.
And then whoever had ownership of that shit was probably like, let's just do the trailer and let's put out something. Like, don't sound some shit. Let's just put something out.
Let's just get the buzz.
Yeah.
But that was the time to be putting out content. That was the time when nobody was really doing anything. We didn't even know how to use our phones. And that was the moment that if you want to break the internet and do something crazy, you could get a cool following right there.
The thing that always fucks with me about that time frame is being in transition, like still being in the reserves and not being able to
really make the moves you want to
express myself the way I wanted to express myself, that it became like, why would I even do it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm talking myself out of it.
I was in the Marine Corps. I was in my barracks room. I remember seeing Lake Bandini and 29 Palms looking out of my barracks room just like, this shit is cool, but not even in the headspace of that, like, I'm
gonna do it
just as good as all these motherfuckers, or I'm just as entertaining or nothing, but I'm making my whole entire unit crack up. But who gives a fuck? But still, like, just like, why the fuck didn't you grab the shit early? Grab a microphone, grab anything. That's why I shout out to creatives to grab a microphone or grab a laptop and make some shit. But also don't throw trash onto this heaping fire.
That's why LL Cool J tattooed a microphone on his arm, bro. That shit is powerful, nigga. It's power, nigga. He put that shit right on his big ass bicep, nigga. Nigga got the cord just wrapped right in fucking microphone.
There was something they said they forgot some girl. They forgot some chick that was on Mortal Kombat or something.
No, it's
Hope she went black.
Johnny Cage.
Oh,
no, there was
the actor. The character that was made after Van Damme.
Johnny Cage.
Yeah, he's not in there.
Oh,
but there was no girl.
Did he sue them?
I don't think so. Huh?
Didn't he sue Mortal Kombat Jean-Claude Van Damme for the nut punch?
The split and the split
punch, because they changed his move after that. It was that little shadow kick shit.
Oh, they probably did.
Yeah.
The funniest part of that is that like he became the nigga from Street Fighter. He was Guile. Yeah.
I want to go watch Bloodsport, man. That shit just gets me hyped up, bro.
That acting's so bad, so trash.
Yeah, but the fight scenes
the fight scenes are like what keep you in the movie.
Anybody, y'all still watching Cobra Kai at all?
I didn't watch the third season.
No,
I just started it, and can we say something about it?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's okay. The nostalgia has simmered off.
She's tripping.
I love the show, but I watched it and I was like, am I watching a soap opera, bro?
No, you know what? You're watching one of those fucking like teen shows.
It's a teen show.
Yeah.
It is a teen show. And I was like, dude, I don't know if I can. From the car wash scene, there was a car wash scene and I was just like, this is a teeny bopper. Am I lame?
Yeah, if you enjoy it.
Oh. I was disappointed. I was like, no, yo, this was cool. And then
it was like, what's that show? Riverdale?
Yeah,
made about the Archie comics.
Exactly.
You watch that first season, you're like, this shit cool.
Then
that mystique start wearing off. You're like, why am I watching high schoolers?
Well, I think that they like do a study on the demographics in a group.
Fuck them shows. Y'all niggas seen Big Mouth, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Who was that for?
No one, nigga. That is for whoever liked that Sausage Party movie. That's who that's for.
That shit.
Sausage Party was funny to Spencer.
Hilarious.
I laughed at it.
Y'all don't like sophomore at Cuba? That's all that shit was to me. Like,
okay,
was just like some
okay,
fucking potty humor. You know what I'm saying?
That shit. It should be quicker.
I watched it once though.
I don't need
like,
it to
that's
be
not a movie you watch
an hour and a half.
Oh, well, I mean, you know,
a 30-minute short.
But the writing's not trash though.
No,
on it to me.
I didn't think the writing was trash.
Yeah, I feel like it's solid.
I enjoyed the movie, right?
It's
until the food orgy at the end.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Big Mouth, but yeah, that was out of hand. They just was like,
Big Mouth,
the Bengals and fighting the damn old shit.
Big Mouth was out of hand when I saw the episode when the girl's tampon was coughing up blood like it was dead. I was like,
jeez.
What am I supposed to do with this information? I'm grown. I know girls have periods.
Right.
So who am I showing this to?
Who is this for? Who is this for?
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, discovering my hormones. That was the first season. That's when it's like, I've been there.
Okay, this is funny. I can relate.
Yeah, I've been
but
there.
It's like, you're trying to teach me now?
And then they get a mirror and show
the pussy. I was like,
and this is a little
wild.
cartoon.
That was I was like, should I be passing this? Is this okay?
I turned it off.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I'm done with this show. Mm-hmm. And then I went back to the next season.
I mean, I was at, y'all seen that?
I went back to the next.
Because I want a writing job. God damn it, I need a writing job.
That show when the goddamn, that movie that everybody was going crazy about them girls that were on a dance show. It was French.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember the
Les
name.
Enfants or some shit.
Yeah, no, not.
This nigga is racist as shit.
I am. It was literally a French movie.
In French. It was a French word,
but that wasn't the name of it.
Okay, whatever. It was something children. It was something children though.
This nigga like omelette du fromage. That was the name.
Shout out to Dexter's Lab, G. Omelette du fromage, bro. Fire, dude. Fire, bro. Amazing. Omelette du fromage. Yay, Dexter. Shout, that's the shit, bro. Okay, man, wonderful shit. And I'm like, yo, I was like, life could work like that though.
It could.
You just say the same thing on accident and it works somehow. Why hasn't hip hop killed? Why is Tekashi still alive, man? How?
Why and how?
What a transition. Why haven't they killed him?
Yeah, Tumblin. That's the
answer. Man, I think after Tekashi came out in the hip hop police protective custody program, he is a plant.
He's covered.
He's now an industry plant to get you to throw your career away.
So to all these rappers that are getting taunted by him, first off, they're getting paid by him, so they're not even emotionally. You know, he paid Dirk. You know that?
No, he tried.
No, they went. They had a feud.
No, but Dirk talked about it.
And he said he didn't take the money.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because he was like, it was supposed to be like one of those like, we're gonna set up a fake beef type deal.
Yeah.
And he was like, nah, nigga, I'm not gonna.
He's like, I don't like you for real.
I'm like, yeah, probably.
So I'll just beef with you.
Yeah, how Tekashi is. It's like we're seeing somebody that's like clinging to like trying to keep.
He's like an open mic comedian.
He's just like, that's why your homie dead. That's why your homie dead.
Like, you really want to be the dude that goes down for taking him out? Because you're going down.
You're going down hard. It's an informant at this point now. So
like at this point, like, you know,
protect
who's
the
associated
CI,
with.
bruh.
Like, why? Like, even like that nigga Meek being like, oh, I'm gonna spit on him. Like, why?
Why is academics keep sharing him, bro?
They friends.
They friends, yeah.
They're friends.
Yeah, but at what point are you like, bro, can you stop?
Look.
That name, he makes money off that.
You know how I could tell
every post of act.
If you go outside every day and your thing is to smack a girl on the ass, And I'm like, Mark, bro, you gotta chill, bro. You can't just be smacking girls on the ass, bro. That's making me look bad even.
Okay.
And you're like, I don't give a fuck. I smack asses, nigga.
Okay.
That's Tekashi.
You still gonna keep going out with me? You still gonna be friends with me? You still gonna go out?
Yeah, but
I don't even have to go out with you anymore. I know you're gonna smack asses, and I'm still associated with you. I'm like, I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
So you come to my house, so you ain't smacking no asses in my house.
Man, an academics following, I guess at this point, is gamers and hip hop dudes. So
it's gamers and like those kids.
Gamers. I mean, kids and gamers. I mean, like when I say, I guess
the geeks.
Yeah,
Fortnite niggas.
Yeah.
But I'm saying you said hip hop fans. Like, nah, it's not rap fans listening to that.
Oh, I mean, like mostly like Fortnite level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Disney Channel after like 2010 type shit, and like
to some people, Tekashi did the right thing, and I think that's something that we don't take into consideration when we talk about him.
True.
Some people literally think like, oh yeah, if I was being extorted by a gang, I would definitely tell on them if they were about to get me jail time. But the thing that the narrative doesn't tell you, this nigga chose that life.
Yeah,
he chose that.
And sought it out.
It's just like getting beat into the game. You chose to let these niggas eat off of you. You chose that, bro. And then when they said they were tired of your antics and all your bullshit, they were about to kill you as you got scared and flipped on them because you weren't really a part of the gang. That's what we was talking about in the car too. Yeah. Like, why don't you just let a nigga in the gang without whooping his ass? Well, this is why you whoop his ass first.
Wow.
This is it.
This is why you whoop his ass first.
You don't have 70,000 little these niggas running around that you don't want.
Oh, he's created a whole new generation of fuck shit. Like, we haven't even seen it yet. It's coming.
Oh, man. There was this video of this dude. I don't know. That's sent to y'all. This dude is like this rapper kid. I don't know what he's doing. Is like talking to this Florida dude. And that guy's just like, yeah, bro, I'm an adult, man. I just live at home. And he's just like, yeah, but look at your face, man. It's ugly. And he's like trying to like be like a troll. But the dude's like, yeah, but for real, have you ever been in a relationship, man? Like a positive, good relationship in your life? And he's just like, no, I haven't, man. I haven't. Like he like almost breaks down. But the dude's like, yeah, dude, I treat her. He's like, how do you treat her, man? He's like, I treat her good, man. I live my life, man, as an adult, dude.
What are you doing right now?
Yeah, like you can chill, man.
Right.
And then dude just like he totally makes a complete fool. The dude turns red and shit and is embarrassed. And it was just like an adult. That dude sunned him and it was beautiful.
That needs to happen more often. I feel like, but they took that away. They took it away with bullying too. You know what I mean? Like,
and also they made it very much look like people like Tekashi are winning. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? With the way Trump acts.
The same thing they did with these harlots, bruh. You know what I'm saying?
No, really.
They did this shit with.
They were just like, what's dignity?
These girls who
you guys value
who
dignity,
put their pussy like in your face without you having to toss any dollars, bro.
Yes, and they're just like, that's the prime example of what an adult is today.
It's like,
what that person makes money, mom. So you're like a kid, just like, you need to take the trash out. Why? Why do I need to do that, mom?
Right, and then fucking go on TikTok like, here's my mom talking about take out the trash again. Yeah. Fuck you, mom. Who the fuck are you talking to? And they're running through the house. And she's mad. And now they got
followers.
Instead of this woman.
I turned 17 the next year. Just wait for a year.
Because you can't smack your kid.
If you touch me, mom, I swear to God, I'll be on Dr. Phil and I'll start a rap career.
Bad Bobby.
You gotta take the phone before.
These are all Tekashi's. Bad Bobby, fucking Famous Dex, fucking not Famous Dex, Boonk Gang.
This nigga was about to get real mad at you.
I was just like,
you just talk about a Chicago nigga?
No, man, but I hope he just gets healthy though. You know what I'm saying? We all see him.
But they gave him a 30-minute episode on a YouTube show.
Boonk?
Yeah. About his antics and how he, made it to social media stardom.
And that nigga went to rehab.
Wasn't that the white dude that gave him that?
Yep.
I feel like he's a plant to help bring down black people. That's why I won't even say his name, but I really feel like that nigga is here to make us look bad. Because I've never seen one positive thing come with his name associated to it.
No. The documentary.
The white dude that did all this shit, that puts all them little niggas on. All them people you just named, he be the one. Different topic, different time, but yeah.
No, that's really... within it. It's those people that push them up. And then they need these sources. They need like a Vlad interview.
No jumper.
no jumper interview.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There was somebody else I was about to bring up, but yeah, they need these interviews to academics maybe or something like that to just keep the flow.
Mm-hmm.
And they try to ask for Joe Budden.
Though
he doesn't do interviews, yeah. But they try and got an interview.
Those niggas want to beat him up.
Mm-hmm.
He tried to get on Joe Budden, and you saw Joe Budden was like, and he tried to get on
there.
Tekashi hit up Joe Budden, and he hit up $1,000 million worth of game.
They should have let him come on that show.
He said like, "Fuck you, dude."
I would have loved to see Gilly
tear him to shreds.
Yeah, get on that nigga in person.
Oh shit!
Gilly would have went in, nigga, like just with his eyes poking out, nigga, you, and just pulling his pants up.
You the corniest nigga. Them Philly niggas are funny, bro.
Yeah, bro, he would have had just niggas in his garage just waiting for him.
Funny,
like, you
bro.
can't bring your security in here if you do an interview. Oh,
yo, son. I don't know why we keep like letting these people live in this space that we call our culture. You know what I mean? Because the culture's supposed to keep out sucking niggas. That's always been
But it's
the
also,
culture.
It's also that one, we forget a lot of the time that the youth control the culture. And two, it's who's reporting it to the youth.
woo!
You know what I'm saying? So it's all these people that we just mentioned reporting about all these people that we just mentioned to the youth, and that's what they growing up with. We didn't have that shit. We had Rap City. We had
Maybe they're trying to get rid of rap.
They are, but more importantly, they're trying to get rid of us.
Wow.
See, that's what
Speak
the problem
on it,
is.
speak on it, brother
You know what I'm
Fred.
saying? The problem is that what we built, okay, to protect ourselves is now being used to destroy ourselves.
Amen.
And we are not getting ahead of the curve fast enough. You know what I'm saying? That's
And
all
if
I
a
got.
pig pulls his gun out on you, get the job
You have
with
now got the power.
to blow that pig away. You have acted, not only acted, but you have performed a divine manner. Nah, but shit is crazy, bro. We used to kick these niggas out, bro. But you're right. The youth does control.
But it's who's giving it to them. You know what I mean? It's not. I'm not saying it's, the youth controls what names we know.
yeah.
But the media controls what names they know.
I think
And
Snoop and them was on the right wave when they were like, "Fuck these young niggas just out here doing drugs, like sounding crazy." They were on the right wave.
No, yeah, but we're just feeling the repercussions right now.
We're
We
feeling
gotta
the
get through
repercussions of them saying, "Nah, let them little niggas do their thing." That's what we're
Yeah.
feeling the repercussions
Yeah.
of. Because all the OGs were at first like, "This weirdo rap shit gotta go," because it's gonna create a different culture, and it did, bro.
Yeah.
Like they literally like, "Let's get these niggas to fuck." No. Start signing artists who fucking got something to talk about, so that we can make shit shake.
Well, damn, this is a conversation I have with friends, and they talk about like how you got these. Remember that artist I showed you?
Mhm.
Okay, that person. No, that's 645 AR. Hilarious. But that in that lane. But that other dude I showed you singing, you know what I'm saying? He could possibly claim that he's in hip hop culture, maybe off of the aesthetic.
Yes.
Scary. Okay.
Scary.
And then the sound is totally not that. So now I've talked to my friends about obviously Playboy Cardi, right? And all these other people. And just like they've been like, they need to call that something else. But that's not hip hop. Then we have drill, right? That is what we say is hip hop right now?
drill is
It's a section of
Or it's rap.
Yeah, it's like Southern hip hop, but drill is what we call English hip hop.
Mm,
And now American niggas are starting to do it.
yeah.
Wait. Wasn't drill started in Chicago?
Not well.
No.
And then it went over to UK?
Drill music.
Drill is the
Drum pattern?
the beat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Chicago niggas,
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's the YouTube they stumbled across, and they were like, nobody using this shit.
So wait, the UK people started the drum pattern?
I don't know if they started at drum part. They started using that type of music to
Okay.
rap over it. That's what they be
UK.
rapping over.
UK.
Them dark ass beats. That's what they rap over.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was. I thought I always categorize them different.
Oh, you.
like-
So what do you consider?
You're seeing the culture or
Like
is the
drill,
music?
like drill music from Chicago. I always thought was drill music from Chicago.
Exactly.
Like bang bang.
Yes.
But then
Like,
drill music from
and
Europe.
I think that inspired a lot of shit. And now we're getting drill music from Europe because that's just what their hip hop was.
Exactly.
oh
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
I'm doing it in reverse, I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying like that. Those London niggas rap over them dark ass beats. They do all that gun button shit. They can't even have guns in Europe. They do all this shit.
They find them though sometimes.
I know they do.
Yeah,
I know.
but you're saying like it's not as Wild West. Like
isn't like when like drilling when you're in New York. That's like slang for.
Bro, we need to just figure out.
I don't know
what drill, because a trap beat and what the drum pattern is there, that's different than drill. You know what I'm saying?
But they call it trap.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just now you see those like fast ass drum patterns in so much of music. But I guess what I'm really saying is that like we've seen it develop as it should have. Hip hop, the music specifically, not the culture.
Yeah.
Just spread out and branch out into all these different things. You know what I'm saying? I don't even need to name them. There are so many different things. It's almost where like jazz was and then like rock was and all those different things.
To the point where a group like the Internet is hip hop.
Yes. And so now you have somebody like Tyler, the Creator, that comes out with, you know what I'm saying, his Igor, and he's like, this is a pop album, but they're like hip hop. See what I'm saying? Because
they called him urban.
They called him urban.
Yeah,
True.
It was urban pop.
So it's just like all this like stuff is like smashed together so much. I guess there does need to be like it's weird. You know what I'm saying?
Urban pop.
That's almost like a slap in the face almost. They tried to call Michael Jackson urban.
I mean, he was, bro. He was talking about
that's
niggas having baby mamas and shit.
That's why he really was. Well, we keep our family together.
Shit. That's why Tyler got up there on the Grammys and was like, yo, stop calling us urban.
Yeah.
Like, put us in the R&B categories. Put us in the pop categories. Stop calling us
this
urban.
Brings me to another space.
What's up?
Taraji P put out a statement today saying she only got her take home from doing Benjamin Button was like $125,000 or shit like that. And then she got paid $400,000 to do the movie, right? But then she didn't get to buy into the movie like Kate Blanchett and Brad Pitt on the back end because they got paid millions to do the movie, right? So the money that she took home to sustain her life and take care of everything that she got going on, them niggas paid that shit like it was nothing. I mean, their careers are way more illustrious than hers. We can't take that away.
I was about to say, what are the other side, because those are the two main characters. What are the other side characters get paid? You know what I'm saying?
Are they close to hers?
Yeah.
Probably.
Because if it's like, no, nigga, we paid the stars millions.
Yeah.
And then everybody else got
like,
paid
this is how we sold the movie.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So we had to
then it's like, all right, I get it. But
that takes me to the space of the black entertainer. The black entertainer doesn't value the black dollar. You go to another space to become a star, right?
You have to.
Like, you have to. Because even a black director is like, I want to get into the studios so that I can make the kind of movies I want to make, right? But it's the same thing to me as sports. Like, if
this is such a good conversation.
If nobody popped up to play basketball, like LeBron and all the niggas was like, no. They're like, well, you're breaching contract. Like, what the fuck? So do you really? If I say I don't want to play this whole year, right? And whoever's a fan of the team that I'm playing for, or whoever likes the movies that I'm in, or whoever likes the song, the record label I'm on, if it's a black label or some shit like that, like, these people are gonna tune into me wherever the fuck I go, bro. So Taraji wanting money from that space makes me feel like we put too much value on what other people can do for us when we could do it ourselves.
At the same time, though,
I don't know if people. You go ahead. Sorry.
If I'm gonna sign a contract with you, I want to be paid equally. I don't give a fuck who I'm working for.
But and you can create that in your own Wakanda-like situation where you got black directors, black film crew, black studio heads, black.
But at the same time, if the movie I'm doing right now
is underpaying me, it's gonna piss me off.
Yeah, but the black dollar, bro, don't be hitting, bro. Am I bogus for that?
Yeah, it hits, bro.
No, it hits, but we as black people undervalue our black dollar.
Bro, okay. So, and then I'll say, like, if I were to just keep on going with black shows and black stuff like that, sometimes I will play myself. I look at black flyers on comedy shows sometimes, and I just be like, why do I want to be standing next to these sweaty niggas, man? Now, that shit sounds bogus, but what I'm saying is, why would I want to play myself when I can visibly see beads of sweat on these niggas on their flyer?
I know what you mean.
And not in a cool way. It doesn't. Okay, like, at some point, the the product of
Professionalism.
the whole thing.
But you don't think there is a black person that can do a good flyer?
There are, but I'm saying a lot of times they don't contact that person. The flyer
Because
actually
they
comes
cost.
out too much.
But I bet
And
you.
then-
But I bet you've done shows for white people that have the same type of flyers.
Yes, I've done a show for the white booker that's put me on a stick figure, put my headshot on a stick figure.
Yeah, true.
And I'm like, what the?
So for us to judge the black people doing it
With
when
the
we
with
know there's
limited
other
with
people
limited
out there.
resource.
I'll say like
Is this back to the black dollar? Is why you saying that?
I'm saying like to be a
'Cause it
an
don't go that far.
entertainer, to be an entertainer and find productions that are like operating in a fire ass space. Because even if LeBron or LaKeith were to just straight up go in just black studios, you know what I'm saying? If they were to work with Tyler Perry.
Well, so that
Nigga.
that argument goes.
Yes, that's exactly where I'm going.
Okay.
and I'm glad you went there.
And we
Okay,
do
great.
need to talk about where are all the Tyler Perry studio movies. Like, nigga, you announced that shit, and we had the whole walkthrough video.
They don't want to
2-3
work
years
with
ago.
that nigga, man.
Yeah. He doesn't have a writers room.
He doesn't
have a writer's
that's,
room.
That's his own fault.
But-
he won't hire writers.
That's gross.
But he won't hire writers because all the black writers are tied into the Hollywood studio.
And they're like, and he's in Atlanta, and they don't have to pay SAG. He doesn't pay, not SAG, but you know what I'm saying,
scale.
writers.
Scale.
Yes.
Yeah.
So in Atlanta, nigga, you can fucking go get an apartment for $800. I know, nigga, I was homeless on these streets. You gonna pay? You gonna make this, and you
And
can
that's
get
gonna
a
be a
college.
nice apartment too.
It's gonna be fly. But
if you invested it in your writing career with Tyler Perry, right?
if you invested, yes,
and you're right, if you're like, I don't, but you got Will Packer, Lee Daniels.
Does
all
he
these other
do
motherfuckers.
bad
you do.
business?
And
Okay.
they can all work. You know what
Uh-huh.
I mean? That could be a whole studio house of black creators that make the kind of content that black people like.
on some insecure shit,
Yeah.
Mhm.
And just continue to pump that out.
which is
See, that's our
HBO,
problem.
by the way.
We don't have studios. We have a studio.
But
We have Tyler Perry studio.
when he got a studio, and you haven't heard anybody jumping. Eddie Murphy went and worked with him, but Eddie
Yeah.
Murphy's old money. New money ain't trying to go work with this nigga, bro. Like they're like, it's something about.
It's those fucking wigs, dude.
No, it's them wigs, but
It's
also
the fucking wigs, bro.
it's
Hello,
but also that movie with the Fall from Grace.
Fall from
where
Grace
the
was
shit
trash.
turned around like 7
But Nobody's Fool was good.
Nobody's Fool was good. Nobody's Fool was good. But Nobody's Fool wasn't on Tyler Perry's like that new studio.
No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
No, I don't think he had that new studio yet.
He's had that,
That was
studio
before.
It hasn't been. He's been doing stuff there. It just hasn't been a thing. until
Publicized
he got,
and shit.
He had to get clearance. You know what I mean? You got to sell you
That
gotta
and
get
Marvel
rights
has
and
a
all that
studio
shit.
out there, don't they?
Yeah, Atlanta, bro. So many people got. Yeah, Atlanta's fucking.
Well, Paramount's about to build a
Well, I mean, like
whole-
actual lots. Though.
right.
Yeah, like
yeah,
actual.
Paramount's about to build a whole thing there too.
Bro.
In
So,
Georgia.
which means he better hurry up.
I just feel like we look for too much from the other side. Like if my take home is $125,000 because I'm doing a movie as the featured black person, because that's what you are,
Yeah.
and like you're the featured black person in this independent film that became a hit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what you got, man. Like
I guess when I meant the black dollar, like I meant like being on a production. I know there is a black dollar that you can go make a whole bunch of money.
That's what I was
there.
asking. I was
Yeah.
like, no, that's what you mean. It just doesn't go far. The
Right.
black dollar doesn't go that far.
I
like
mean,
you're
like-
gonna run out of money.
Yes,
And then you're gonna have to be like, "Can I get a loan?" like from somebody.
we've tried to we produce things. You see what I'm saying? We've produced things, and it's not that just overwhelming, just like cash. Oh, fucking everything for everything. Swipe, just swipe, bro. It'd be like, nigga, okay, I'm taking this right out of my baby's college fund, nigga. There better be, it'd be shit like
Better
that.
get that
And then
shit
if the
on.
payback comes back, cool. And that's why it seems like the people that have made it that far, it's like almost birthright or God right. It seems like, damn, the payback. You listen to FUBU. That nigga had to put his parents. He had to
mom's
put
house.
his mom's house
Twice.
up. Yes,
Yeah.
bro. You listen to those stories. It's not like my mom gave me a small loan of the $80,000. It's not like that. It's like we
Well,
had
no,
to put
those be the same. See, when people say that shit, like, oh, I got a small loan of $100,000, nigga, that's a second mortgage.
right. Okay. So the money's not
Like,
coming from nowhere.
yeah,
but
you know what I'm saying?
but I hear a difference, bro.
And
I
it's
hear a
easier for them to get that second mortgage.
okay,
And they
thank
have a
you.
mortgage to leverage.
Okay.
I will give
Okay.
it is coming from a place of privilege, but it also isn't just some like, oh, we had an extra
It's just
100
laying
grand. Here you go, kid. Put it in. Like, no, it came from somewhere. It came with interest.
Mm-hmm.
It was easier to get. You know what I'm saying?
So thank you for
is where the privilege
for splicing that. You know what I'm saying? Those that line. Yeah, because it needed to be said.
Yeah.
I mean, we could go deeper and deeper into this.
That is real. Though. That is real. Like I was watching a Get Hard movie recently, and Will Ferrell's he's talking to the dude that played Coach on whatever. He's talking to the dude that's the boss of his company or whatever, and the dude's like standing in the corner. He's like, "Yes, I built this company from the ground. It was just me, my blood, sweat, and tears." And a small loan of $8 million that my father gave me. Like that wasn't enough. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just so little. But it be shit like that. Somebody's parent dies and they had a great life insurance.
Bro. Somebody told me that one time. Like,
they
you can't, when somebody get that little lump sum of bread and then they do the thing that they've been waiting to do forever, bet on yourself still. All color, all artists. Bet on yourself when you know you got it.
And in the case of Meg Thee Stallion and the baby, right? Their parents died. And they were already popping.
They were already fire.
I won't take this away from them.
Yeah, I was about to say.
They were already popping. But
they bet on themselves.
I'm sure the little bit of money that they got pushed into them from them life insurance policies or whatever kicked it up another notch.
Give me the firest, the most fire
and
mixer.
You hungrier now because you're sad.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh,
and I'm already nice as a bitch.
You have the comfortability to then take that little bit of money and be like, no, wait, hold on. Hey, mom, brother, and closest to me, I'm gonna buy y'all a franchise.
I'm about to hook it the fuck.
Y'all paid forever. Now that I know this, I can follow this dream as hard as I want.
Yes.
Y'all paid forever. I fall back on this.
Right.
On this insurance policy that I was left, that I didn't quote unquote need. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I made it work for all of us.
Hey, bro, it be blood. Little rituals and shit that motherfucker flick somebody forward.
Illuminati.
In everything.
Hence the Illuminati.
That's what the occult. It was one little thing that made me the
energy.
If we
kill somebody, you should be straight, right?
Blood, shit. So that's that little breath you take. Like,
you really want to make it? What if we get to like, we're like, man, the podcast is taking off, bro. We doing great things, bro. And then somebody's like, emails us, make it? We need a meeting. We need to meet with you guys. And they just like adamant about it. And it was like, I'm like, let's set up the meeting, bro. Let's meet these niggas. And they're like, y'all really want to go to that next step?
Yeah, what's up?
Which family member you can do without? And you just sitting there like, oh shit.
Damn, Mark. Just gotta go, bro.
Man, I'm ready to die, bro.
I always say that about a nigga that joined the military anyway.
Yes. It's like, bro, I've already said I might die a few times. I've already said it. I might not be here after. Like, I think about like the times, man. Woo, that I made through. Jeez.
Man.
But just falling asleep, shit-faced drunk on my back.
Yeah, right.
Those nights, and then somebody being like,
sudden,
"Bro," smacking me or leaning me on my side.
You're gonna get sudden infant death syndrome.
Shout out to, I want to say their names, but you know who you are if you ever watched this, bro. My people that were above me that loved me in the military that were just like, let me just tilt this nigga on the side while he's fucking barfing.
Yeah, bro. I learned that I shouldn't drink rum buckets when I was in the military.
Come on, man,
rum bucket, bro. I could drink all day, but it's something about that combination of sugar.
Oh yeah, that should have fucked you up, bro.
I got a question. Do we want to do Lakeith or WandaVision next? Because I know
WandaVision is a dope topic. So let's get like we did Tekashi.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mortal Kombat, Meg Thee Stallion.
Now let's go Lake It Stanfield and Charlamagne, man.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do Lake It Stanfield.
Okay, cool. My spelling may not be the best, but
that's gonna be the title of the clip too. Lake It Stanfield.
No, make it Lakeith, man. Make it Lakeith.
Yes, I don't want no smoke with that nigga.
Nah, bro, that nigga will really come find you. Nigga, so in the recent,
I'm gonna beef with him just so we can go viral.
Get that flag.
Okay, so let's bring up the subject first. Lakeith Stanfield. Okay, so the real thing was Angela Yee. Mm-hmm. I believe Charlamagne did an interview with Daniel Kaluuya.
Well, he was on the Breakfast Club.
On the Breakfast Club, talking to them about the movie, and they brought up how Lakeith had to go to therapy for the
role.
Yes, playing a snake, right? And Charlamagne threw some jabs. He said, you know what I'm saying? Did he really need to take therapy? I think he was born to play that role though. And then Daniel was like, "You've been beefing with him, so I'm not gonna be in the middle of that. But y'all need to clear that up."
Man. Yeah, man. He's true. He's a true actor, man.
He was like, he was really going through it.
Going through it.
You guys are going through something, but I saw that dude as an artist, and I respect him, and so that's my homie. I've worked with him a few times, and like I saw him go through something. So on a deep psychological. So I will let y'all. What are y'all thoughts on that before I say
on
mine?
a deep psychological level? Go ahead, bro.
Okay. So we know that they have a history. Lakeith that does music, who has some shit that I personally like. He actually came at Charlemagne, said that him and Shade Room are anti-black, and that like he's
but put it in context.
Clown.
Put it in context.
Okay.
He went on the Breakfast Club. They told him to spit some lyrics, and that nigga Charlemagne was like, "That shit's trash."
Yeah.
And they've had beef ever since.
Okay, so he didn't like his music. I didn't know that was a
He
part
didn't
of it.
like his freestyle.
He didn't like his freestyle. Okay, so his freestyle was booty, and Charlemagne has done that to several people, and most of the time he's right. So most of the time he's right when he says that. You know what I'm saying?
He's an asshole.
He has an ear, and he be calling some shit out. Lakeith
Just
does really want to do music, but let's be honest, you a fire ass actor, my nigga, and we love you for the time. Nevertheless, so he has beef with him and calls him a clown and says that he's anti-black. And they have beef. So they have had beef for a minute. So he said he think he was born to play that role because he's gone and talked to other white platforms, and he hasn't ever come at their head.
Doesn't.
He hasn't, I guess.
He does not.
He does not.
Yeah.
But so
has he ever said about TMZ what he said about Shade Room?
Nope.
Okay. So what is y'all opinion?
And they've
on
shown
that?
him drunk.
What's y'all opinion on
fucked
that?
up before.
I don't think he hates black people.
Charlemagne?
No, Lakeith. I mean, Charlemagne, we know who this nigga is. It's been the same for 10 years, bro. Like,
yeah, he pulls it out of you.
You know what I'm saying? At this point, what are you mad about?
Mm-hmm.
If a snake is a snake, it's not going to get up and start walking.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Not that Charlemagne's a snake in the,
I know you mean.
But just as in
the biblical sense.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but as far as Lakeith, I understand wanting to respond to a jab because that's exactly what it was. It was a little gut punch, but like, you're not gonna win that situation.
You're not.
You're just gonna look emotional.
But he's an actor.
He is emotional,
so it's not a loss, bro. Okay, I know. I think I know your point of view. I think you've said it before, so I'm just going on mine, and then I'll let you follow up, bro.
We had this homeboy one time. We were playing one of those games where you got to guess the word. Taboo. Was it taboo we were playing?
Yeah.
And the word was spam. And the homie had just gotten off had just stopped doing this play.
Okay.
And he couldn't think of the word to say it to us. And this
because it's all the words that you shouldn't say.
Yeah. Uh-huh. And this nigga started crying. And like low-key threw a temper tantrum. And we were like, what the fuck? And this nigga went in the bathroom, like 20 minutes later comes out and he's like, bro, I get it now. Like that was the rest of the emotions from my character. And like, so I could see that nigga Lakeith still being in that mindset and being like, no, I gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Go work.
I gotta say something.
Yeah.
So I understand the emotion behind it. And he is an actor. You can't get away with that. But
even the way the homie handled it, he handled it amongst his crew.
Yeah.
Not out loud.
I feel like Shade Room is a black publication, I guess we'll say.
Mm-hmm.
It's girls.
But they are not for the betterment of the state of black people. If you ask me, they're messy
media takeout,
and they tend platform. To the lowest vibrating emotions of toxicity, jealousy.
They show black love though,
bro. They tend to the nastiest things, and they don't ever say anything like, hey, we don't need to say this in the contents. They just feed off and get people stirred up, and it's barely things positive. Okay, I will say that. That's what I believe, bro. It's for the fuck that. For the most part, they be messy as fuck, bro, and feed in just like nasty, like who's cheating, who's dirty, who's broke, who's fucked up, who's losing it.
They messy.
They're gross. They're a world star that doesn't take for their actions. They don't take responsibility for their actions.
Thank you. So
because world star to be like, they'll be like, yeah, niggas is over here. You come over here, it's gonna be rap.
Yes.
It's gonna be niggas
Fights.
getting knocked out.
Yes.
It's gonna be titties. It's you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
They're like, that's what this is, and if
Q
you don't
was
like it,
real
nigga, go
about that
somewhere
shit.
else.
Thank
He was
you.
real about that shit.
They
You know what I mean?
act as if they're like, we are showing all the stuff.
We're
but
reporting
really,
the
we're
news, and
we're
it's like,
really on some gossipy nasty shit.
yeah.
Shade Room, bro.
But they be showing black love, bruh.
I don't. That's okay. Cool, romance, but it's really like who's dating who's
No,
together.
it be
This
random.
We as black people need to stop doing that.
It be random people that they don't even know.
We as black people need to stop doing that. Well, they show black love. All right, cool. So show black love and stop showing black hate.
Thank you. Okay, so let's
And
great
let's
statement.
not use
Whoa,
showing.
whoa. I'm just killing the blanket statement of that they only show fuck shit.
They
show-
don't only show fuck shit, but you at accountability. We have to show.
But
you
also
accountable
showing
for it.
people together, showing two people together is what any cosmopolitan anybody shows. Two people walking together.
But then they be exploiting like people's love language and shit. They be trying to tell you how to like.
No, bro, I'm not just completely shitting on the Shade Room. It's very entertaining, but it's entertaining from a low
Ha!
ass
Got you.
vibrating
All right,
place.
let's get it.
Yes, entertaining. Okay, cool. Fucking. There's Gladiator. Cool. Okay, so let's move on. The Breakfast Club, which I tune into.
Yeah.
Charlemagne came from the school of Wendy Williams, bro.
Yes, and
so he learned.
loves it.
So
He
the
says, yeah,
messiness, the messiest type of shit that he's on, he's done a lot of messy shit just to get under people's skin. I started tuning in more when he was making people cry, asking them questions from the back of them. I learned,
Lil Mama,
bro, just behind them, just like, why you do this? Why is your shit trash? I watched the closeness of that 2013 when he was interviewing Kanye, talking about fucking Yeezus. And what he was asking him, first off, Kanye was living in 2018 when he was fucking asking that, and he was saying, well, that shit was trash. Why do you let your girl dress nasty? All these questions that he's asking when Charlemagne was in a very limited space. He wasn't Mr. I'm all for mental health now. You wasn't in that left, right? When Kanye was already like, my mom died, I'm fucking really trying to work through things, right? Okay. So now you can say whatever. Cool.
Yeah,
This is
I'm like
Chicago
I'm
nigga
like,
right
yeah,
here,
Okay,
boy.
okay, let's pull Kanye out of it.
You
Regardless,
took it a different. You
let's
took
pull
that
Kanye out of
differently.
it. Let's pull Kanye out of it.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
watched many things where he's up under somebody's
You're
skin,
right
asked
in
him a
the
bunch of
sense that he
questions.
does get in under people's
Yes,
feet.
and
You're
moves
correct
around
with that.
in a messy ass way, and it's not okay. So, okay, cool. You're a journalist. You're supposed to, but you try and like cover yourself with this like blanket of like,
He's a shock DJ.
yes. And then you at the end of the Lakeith thing, just
Shock.
pray for that brother, man. Pray for that brother, man. Make sure he's good because it could get real dirty. It seems as though that's coming from a positive place, but that's the exact same way that you can like put a hand on somebody's shoulder on some, because we all
that's some
care for this
female
brother. Yes.
But he's a
It's
cancer.
But it's a way to make it look like I'm like,
that's
I care
also
for him.
why I'm saying like that's coming.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you try
Why
to make him look like
respond?
he's crazy. You try to make him look like he's crazy, which I see a lot of people do. When you're Mr.
Mental health
guy, but you try to turn that against him and say that what he's saying is invalid.
one,
Yo,
you
don't
gotta-
use
you
mental
gotta
health,
hope-
G.
but you
Especially
also-
when he's talking about black shit.
And
Nah,
that
you
same
real.
interview.
Anti-black.
No,
if
you
ask
real.
me.
You real.
And you're owned
You
by
real.
iHeartRadio, bro.
You real. Hey,
He is.
you real.
Okay.
You real. But at the same time, if I know me and this nigga is beefing, it ain't no fucking mental health. Nigga, fuck you.
Yeah.
Get
If
your shit
y'all
together.
two are beefing, I hope that you use a lot more tenderness and don't try and do it online and you talk about it, brother.
I've been
hey, what's
beefing.
going on?
Hey, I've
Right?
been beefing with this nigga for the past 7 years.
Okay.
What I do, man?
But
What I
you're
do?
still really
Huh?
tender
What I
with
do,
him now.
dog?
I'm fucking white
I'm
ass
wearing
teeth,
this-
boy.
Damn,
I'm
man.
wearing this circus liquor
That's
shirt.
when I
nurse
got
nigga.
him white in.
It's fucking chompers, man.
That's when I got him white in, dog. 7 years ago. We been beefing about that
I've
shit.
been beefing, bro.
Damn.
Beefing.
Damn. Nah,
Why
my
this
thing
nigga
about
smile got a gleam?
my thing about Charlemagne, bro. Charlemagne is a shock jock, like I said, right? So his whole shit is to make you uncomfortable to get you to speak the most freely, right? He wants you to drop what your PR agent said to come in here and talk about
And talk. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Even if you gotta say fuck me, right? If that's making you be honest, and that's how you really feel, we want honesty in this bitch, right? The episode where he told Lakeith to freestyle, he asked Lakeith, "Do you go to therapy?" Lakeith said, "I don't need that shit. I'm an actor."
Okay.
He said that, right?
Yeah.
So when he started poking, you don't need therapy, nigga. I bet you crazy just as crazy as I am. That's essentially what Charlemagne is doing. I bet you just as crazy as I am. So he's just poking. I don't like your freestyle. I think you suck. And then Lakeith was like, like that nigga he went to a different place in his brain, bro.
Okay, cool.
Before he came back. So Charlemagne is good at that. It is
Yeah.
some bitch ass shit, but he's good at it.
Yeah, but the difference
right?
between somebody being you had so much more to say, probably.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's like, so for Lakeith, the professional, right? If you really are a professional, bro, and you really take your craft seriously, bro, it's like Charlamagne is the comment section.
Bring it. Come on.
So if you are letting the comments get to you like this, bro, you might have more problems than you think you got. And then for Charlamagne to bring up he's perfect for that role. Did he really need therapy after that?
No, he said he was born for that role.
He said he was born for it, but like he was like, did he really need therapy after doing that role? Because he told me he don't need therapy. Right? He called me a coon, bro. He called me all this shit, but he's saying that he's having a hard time shaking a role that I feel like is essentially him.
Okay, so that's cool. That's true.
His truth.
Yeah,
that's Charlamagne's truth.
That was fire. What you just said, and that's a way that Charlamagne could take it.
Charlamagne is not gonna be this guy that makes you happy with him.
No, but here's the thing about being a journalist or a shock jock or whatever versus being an artist, right? And that's why maybe I'm a Chicago nigga. But if you look at that 2013, maybe 2012 interview with, I thought Kanye was on the decline after Yeezus, right? It was like, he says, I didn't like the album. I don't like this, right? And Kanye looks like he's taking an L and he's like, all right, cool. And then he's like, I'm trying to get into fashion. It looked like Kanye was an idiot. Like, dude, why are you not just starting with young people? And Kanye was like, yo, bro, I have to get with these people because we need distribution. Now we know what it takes to partner with people and do all those things. Now we know that women should be able to wear whatever the fuck they want. Now we know all those things that Charlamagne was coming at the supposed monolith that's the streets or black opinion, right? And he was just kind of like, but we all think this. Why are you doing this, right?
You know they have pre-screens, Mark.
What do you mean? What does that mean? They they have the interview before?
Yeah. So
they have a pre-interview.
Yeah.
So if he was still coming to him after that, right, and he decided to still play that if he decided to still play
Kanye obviously was fine. Would he ask them to interview him again in the future?
Yeah. I'm not saying that it was really underneath Kanye's skin. Kanye was calm.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that as an artist, you will see through time that he'll just be coming at people's head, manipulating. Okay, how am I trying to say this? Charlamagne stands in the place of where he feels like all black people are thinking. Would you not feel that? Like,
yes.
Okay. So him being that.
The comment section.
Okay. The comment section. So if you're the comment section, then you are coming at this artist that's already a sensitive motherfucker, bro. In order to show those vulnerable ass emotions, you already have to expose yourself as a fucking raw ass source. I have to bring out my true emotions towards this situation to be that in this situation, right? So you're poking at this person.
That's what we want.
But also,
yeah, but when putting them in a negative place though. So if you're playing, okay, what's up?
When is the comment section ever gave a fuck about you?
Yeah, but you're an actual person though.
But we just said what his job is.
He's the comment section.
So I think he's gross. I think, and the shade room is disgusting in its own.
We know because you just like Lakeith.
I think
I am.
I think the shade room is gross for the fact that they are not. They don't get this. They don't speak up. Charlamagne speaks up for himself. I know I'm an asshole. Okay. I know I push people.
He does do that.
I know I blah blah blah.
Yes.
It's my own problems. Mm-hmm. It's things that go on with me. It's my own insecurities.
Oh, so I'm the artist, and these motherfuckers are just our people.
Yeah. And so it
just hit me.
Yeah.
So there's always gonna be a Charlamagne. And there's always gonna be the comment section.
Yeah. And if it makes
there's always gonna be Lakeith.
And if it upsets you, he's doing
you're still doing your job.
That's why he's so famous, bro. Because he's good at he will make you be honest, dog. Birdman was about to come up there and lie.
Yeah.
He was really about to come up there and lie.
His best PR.
And he was gonna come up there and be like, hey, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We doing everything we can to get him paid and do this paid. If Charlamagne like, well, you know, I've been talking shit about you for a minute, so I'm ready to have this interview.
But how you gonna take
poke? How
you gonna take this?
I don't fuck with you. I know you don't fuck with me.
I can't even be.
I know you don't fuck with me. So why did you even come up here?
Yeah, man.
I'm the person that's gonna be talking to you.
Great job.
Because these niggas don't know what the fuck.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I know. I take this personally. I think you fucking Lil Wayne over, and we about to talk about it.
Yeah, Charlamagne had to do the mental health thing because if he had just stayed in his same pocket,
he would have been fucked up.
He would have been fucked up. But in order for him to continue where his
He's
position,
not, he controls his energy, bro.
And we
much.
kind of got to give him credit because he's grown.
he's kind of re-evolved.
You know what I'm
He's
saying?
re-evolved.
He was 30 years old when the Breakfast Club started.
We forget that people have to grow. We're like, oh well, now he's all
Everybody
about mental health.
evolved.
Like, yeah, nigga,
Everybody has to evolve.
You know what I mean?
Charlemagne is great, bro.
Like
For what he does, he is great, bro. Like,
it's true.
I don't think I probably would argue back and forth with the nigga, but I would understand it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be in my feelings about it because he literally is going to walk away from there, go to therapy, and never thinking about it again.
Or you'd be like, I was just on camera right then and doing my job.
I was doing my job.
And somehow I've made millions of dollars by
doing
being
my
that guy.
job.
Yeah.
Doing my job. And you got sensitive. That's your fault, bro. Like, just
That's
like
the way he has to look at it.
Just like a nigga that goes on Vlad TV, like, nah, I sold hella cocaine. I'm still selling cocaine right now. Like, that's your fault, nigga. Vlad didn't do that.
Yeah, it's true.
And you like, but the lining of question and led to, nah, bro. Nah.
Not right now, but later.
I know.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, man. But I mean, you know, that's the same thing that Wanda Maximoff has gone through,
Man,
bro.
it is though, really.
Is it?
Trying to keep control.
It is. She's trying to keep control of her narrative and it's falling apart.
Shout out to Wanda.
That show's so dope.
It's
bro,
cold
for so
on
many different
layers.
reasons.
Man, what
It's-
are your reasons?
I love the homage to classic TV.
Thank you for
I
that.
love the way they showed each era of television that
Beautifully.
we've been through. You know what I'm saying? I love that it's right in line, you know, with the universe.
It truly is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I love that it's realistic. Like, cause I hate to like sound pretentious. As a Marvel fan, like I was really worried about the TV shows because I couldn't see how they would last longer than a season.
Okay.
A piece.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
But even if this one
It's just a season.
is just a season, like it's been a hell of a season. You know what I'm saying? Like you could watch it over for different reasons and
It's
catch
like a
different
movie.
things. You know what I'm saying?
Plays like a movie.
I really appreciated it.
I like it. WandaVision got me. Like you said, it's definitely like it was a continuation of the universe that they already set up for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And they're leading you forward, which is what all the Marvel movies since the fucking Iron Man movie. And I didn't even pay attention to it until like the second Avengers. And
Well,
I was
nobody
like,
knew,
and I was
really.
like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I was like, this is a comic book.
Because we thought all the after credit scenes were only for that character at the beginning.
Yes.
And then it started to like
Build the
zoom
world
out a little bit, and you're like, wait, hold on. Okay.
Right.
I see what's going on.
Even
here,
when they
you know?
introduced Wanda and her brother Pietro at the end of the first Avengers, it's like, holy
No,
shit.
they're the second
No,
one.
man, second. No, they were in the second one. They got introduced at the end credit.
No, they're Age of Ultron.
He's saying they got introduced at the end in the
The
credits.
end
after
credit.
the credits.
Oh, the end credit.
yeah.
Wait, no.
Spencer didn't watch all his end credits, bruh. You didn't see when she was
So you
playing
just
with
get up
the
and
shit?
walk out at the credits?
No, that's not.
That's the Captain America. That's the end of No, that's the end of
I
fucking
thought
the
the
first
end of
Avengers.
I thought the end of the first Avengers was Thanos. Was the introduction to Thanos?
I'll do it myself.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'll do it myself.
That was.
Because
So what's the movie before that one?
Captain America
So it was
or
at the-
Thor? One of the two.
It was at the end of one of them shits.
Oh, okay.
But the dude says we should introduce the twins.
Yeah.
I do
Okay.
remember
I
that.
remember that
I do
part.
remember that.
I remember that part. Yeah. But I don't think
Was
that
that
was
Captain
Avengers.
America?
It might have. It was one of them.
Man, this should be fresh in my brain.
It was the
just
one
watched
before
this.
Ultron. It was the movie before Age of Ultron. So whatever
So
movie that
yeah,
was.
it
Then it was
went to-
Thor.
It was Thor. Yeah.
I don't know if that was the end credit. Anyway, we too stuck on the end credit. But they introduced that, and they kept setting up. They kept setting up the world that she was gonna be a part of.
Age of Ultron.
And then when niggas go back, because you know the writers, they go back and they were like, let's make this all
Line up
Yeah.
perfectly.
And the way that Marvel does it, bro, it's just a hats off to their style, bro. They said fuck origin stories, and I love that.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
No, I feel like
For
they
who?
said, let's keep it in line with what we've built.
Yeah.
Not like
They're
what we've
Age
built.
of Ultron is an origin story for Wanda and Quicksilver.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
But I'm saying every time they introduce you to a new character, that was it, right? You get the first you get
within their universe.
within that universe. Like they're like okay,
the
so
MCU is an MCU.
I mean, yes and no.
Get the
Yes
comic
and
books
no.
out your head, man.
I'm not
the
even doing that because
books out
only because
your head.
Iron Man was a origin story, Captain America, Thor
That's
were
MCU.
origin stories, and but they were origin stories in the sense that he's saying before they got their powers to who they are.
But they didn't give
at
you
their
the
height.
second movie saying, so Iron Man came from his dad, Howard Stark, who's blah, blah,
They
blah.
sure didn't do that.
And then we have to tell you
they
about
didn't
how
keep
good.
going backwards. Yeah,
Yeah. They just give you a quick flashback.
it plays like a comic book if you watch
if you watch it straight.
And
you
that
watch
shit
it
was so
straight through, you know
beautiful,
what I'm
bro.
saying?
Watching
Yeah.
that shit, it just like.
And that's what I mean by no origin story.
Mm-mm.
Once they tell you who somebody is,
That's who they are.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, okay, because Black Panther wasn't an origin.
you didn't have to keep
technically it wasn't
referencing
an
who
origin
somebody is.
story.
You actually knew, like, certain situations that happened in the movie when Iron Man did some shit. You're like, that's some Iron Man shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
They built a universe.
you knew
where
how he was
this is
gonna
how things
respond.
operate within this.
You know how they were going to respond to everything.
Man,
And
shout
it was
out to my favorite actress, Teyonah Paris.
Tiana.
Tiana. Sorry, Paris. Woo! Bro, the agent, what's her name?
That's the black lady?
Yes,
She
bro.
was doing- she was
What
doing
a
her thing,
beast,
bro.
What a beast in this whole
thing.
show. I
mean,
feel-
but everybody was killing it.
everybody's going crazy. But Monica Rambeau, what is this? I don't know what a
Rambeau, yeah.
Rambo. What a beast.
You didn't watch Captain Marvel, so I don't want to hear you.
You didn't watch Captain Marvel?
I fucked up, guys. I messed up, dude. And I'm about to go watch it tonight. You want to watch it all tonight? Let's
Yeah,
just
let's
put it
watch
on.
Captain Marvel.
Okay,
while we
so I can
Smash
get my
Brothers,
shit
bro.
together.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, wow, what a plan.
you
Smash Brothers.
Okay.
It could have sounded like, wow, we're gonna smash, bro.
Yeah.
We're playing Gay Cat. You're in it now, bro. Gay Chicken. You're in it now. You deep in the game now. Yeah, bro.
What, Mark?
Oh, you shook my hand. Oh,
That's
you gonna
weird.
win.
As a friend, I shook your hand because I didn't want to leave you out there on camera.
I'm about to say, that nigga said that shit on tape.
I got your back, bruh. Be
Yeah.
as gay as you want, chicken.
That's so funny.
But
I like that.
but fucking WandaVision, man. It's a great show. I can't wait for the finale. This nigga Mark.
Wait, is there an 8th episode?
It's supposed to be 8
I
episodes.
think so.
Oh, I can't wait.
Because
Because I want to see who the girl is.
well, see now. Spoiler alert for anybody who doesn't watch free streaming shit or whatever.
Disney.
I got Verizon. It's free. But that angle, right?
Okay.
Essentially, we are all Monica Rambeau, right?
We are.
We all are like in her little world,
Mm-hmm.
looking at her affect this world, and we finally made it through without changing, right?
Yeah.
okay.
But the power that Wanda has is manipulation,
Yeah.
right? So are we being manipulated to think that this girl?
That's not fair to say of one of the strongest characters in the Marvel
I
universe.
said
But keep
one
going.
of her powers is manipulation.
Okay, one of her powers. Cool. I didn't hear the one. I heard her power is manipulation. I was like, whoa.
Oh, I probably said her power, but she does. Yeah, but she
Yeah.
has the power to manipulate.
Yeah, of course.
Because she in Age of Ultron, they had them
Telekinesis
niggas
and all
fighting
that.
each other.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
So like, she has the power to manipulate people, and I wonder if they're manipulating us to make us think that if Wanda's making us think that the chick is a witch and got these powers, and it's her that's doing all this so that she can keep fucking with Vision.
Well, I think there's a character we don't know about yet, and I think Wanda, hooked up with a character we don't know about that has a side deal with Agatha.
Agatha
Is the name?
There's a character we don't know about. Well, they keep bringing up that dude that's outside of it.
Exactly. So that's who I'm thinking.
He's
thinking
connected
a
somehow.
Double, yeah.
Because as soon as the black girl came back, which I don't understand what her powers are yet, because she came back, she keeps doing that blue
probably
shit that comes
power
back.
of reality.
She has some
Wait.
shit.
That's not the girl from Captain Marvel, is it?
That's her mom was in Captain. That's the little girl.
Okay, so here's the thing. So a rumor I heard was that Captain Marvel 2 is about the black lady becoming Captain Marvel.
Well, because they allude
the
to her
first
mother
movie.
being like, "You're Rambo's daughter." They allude to that as if she
Well,
did something
in the
amazing.
90s, she saved the world. In the 90s, she helped Captain Marvel save the world, and it's a known thing throughout the universe.
So that's a whole. So she probably has power.
I had your jacket. You have to watch the movie. I don't want to ruin the movie for him.
So we need to go watch it.
That's the little girl from
Yes. Curly hair. All that.
all that shit. All right, cool. Yeah, you gotta watch that shit.
You guys are making me excited.
Bro,
I'm thinking I'll
I
put you
really
guys
hate.
on.
I hate thinking about Captain Marvel because like I took this girl on like a second date to the movies, and she picked Medea's
over Captain
Marvel, and like to this day, I'm like, well, I should have known this wasn't gonna work out.
Yeah, you should have.
Did you any girl that ever wanted to watch a Tyler Perry movie, I didn't even fuck him.
That's fair.
You sat through the movie just like you're not getting.
I was like, I'm
popcorn.
Right. You ain't getting no dick tonight.
You know, I'm gonna drop you off down the street from your house.
I'm sitting there like she definitely not hitting this.
I might drop you over the bus stop with your punk ass.
I'm
just like, I would never do that. I'm not that person, but
why not, bro? Everybody,
I take girls all the way home, man. It's just a fucking
even
thing.
if she like spazzing on you.
Yeah, still.
Gentleman.
It's kind of whack of me, but
no, you're a gentleman.
Yeah,
God's gonna bless you.
Stop. He is.
God will
bless me, man.
I hope so.
God will bless you. Hanging out with girls on their period and all that shit. Well,
should you hang out with girls on your period? That's a topic.
That's a topic.
Should you allow a woman to be in your space while she's bleeding from her fucking filthy cooch?
Well, the Bible says a woman's supposed to take up her own space during menstruation and not be around anyone.
So should we all have second spaces
but
for women when they start their bloody cooch time?
It said niggas are slaves.
Says a lot of
you
shit.
Tell me, writers, write in if we should deal with these women while they on their moon devil cycle.
Moon devil cycle. I love it.
Yo,
their bodies are influenced by a rock.
Stop it.
And the moon is a rock.
The moon is a rock.
Wait, what does it have
They're
to do
on
with
a
the
moon cycle, bro.
It's the tide, bro. The moon controls the tide.
The flow.
Tide pods.
Equal Tide pods.
And what did Tide pods do? They wash.
But nah, man. If you only hang out with a girl on her period if you are serious about that young lady. And that's word to me having a daughter.
I'm so happy you just said that because
Rastafari Unicorn, Mark Boyd, J Trey, check me out.
It's Barry Jones and I'm signing off.
Hanging out with girls on their period. All right. Fresh
Yeah.
The Velvet Tone Bat.
And brunch with baby mamas. I used to scrounge change for 99-cent burrito. Now I'm waking up to breakfast in Toledo. I slept in the sedan, I crept without a plan. I wept out of the jam and kept up the demand. I'm blessed to be able to still call up on my day ones. I still remember Elmer's glue, Crayola crayons. Even if the friendship stress, you still in my prayers. It's riches in the fact you not surrounded by betrayers. I used to be poor, but I'm rich now. I used to want whores, I fuck your bitch now. I used to eat noodles, now there's flakes in my salad. I used to sing the blues, now a nigga sing a ballad. I used to be sweet, not a hoes call me savage. What once was OP is 42 up in my chalice. I used to live in Georgia till I flew to Cali. My girls used to be dusty, now my hoes baddies. I don't know what happened to me, it was like magic. The flow used to be lazy, now a nigga spazzing. Bruised fruits and grains was a nigga's breakfast. And now a nigga getting brain with a fruity necklace. Life used to be plain, I'm on a plane now. Flew to Portland just so I can take your dame down. Could barely watch on TV, now I'm at the game. Courtside, spilling drinks, looking like a lame. I don't care because to me this shit was just a dream. To make it to the top and now I'm riding clean. Riding dirties was the move before I hit my 30s. Now I know my worth like a Kobe Lakers jersey. Bad drinks and food are things of my past. When I remember being broke, that shit make me laugh. And now I'm chilling on a Sunday playing golf with some white people. Right pinky on my lip, bitch, I'm Dr. Evil. I used to be poor, but I'm rich now. I used to want whores, I fuck your bitch now. I used to eat noodles, now there's flakes in my salad. I used to sing the blues, now a nigga sing a ballad. I used to be sweet, not a hoes call me savage. What once was OB is 42 up in my chalice.